What the hell? Is LeBron James considering retirement? This is a shocker. I mean, he's only 36 years old and still has 1 year left on his contract with the Lakers. But then again, he did play in all 17 of LAI's postseason games, despite a right foot injury that caused him to miss a month straight late in the regular season because of a torn tendon. If he hurt a pop when he injured his foot against the Dallas Mavericks on Feb. 6 and needs an MRE to see how it is healed, then maybe it's time for him to hang up his sneakers. But what about all those fans who have been rooting for him throughout his career? They deserve better than this. Well, then again, maybe this is just another one of LeBron's attention-seeking stunts. He loves being in the spotlight and making headlines, so maybe this is just another way for him to stay relevant. I don't know what to think anymore. On one hand, is one of the greatest basketball players of all time and has accomplished so much in his career. On the other hand, he seems to be more concerned with fame and fortune than actually playing basketball. It's sad to see such an amazing athlete potentially retire before we're ready for it, but if that's what LeBron wants to do, then we should respect his decision. Well, maybe this will give other players a chance to step up and take over as leaders on their respective teams. Stop phrase. It's a shame that James couldn't pull off the win in Game 4 against Denver. Stop phrase. He played an incredible first half, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough to secure the victory. Stop phrase. It's frustrating to see him miss those crucial shots down the stretch, especially when he had been playing so well up until that point. That being said, I still have immense respect for James and all that he has accomplished throughout his career. His performance in Game 4 was nothing short of impressive, and it's clear that he is one of the greatest players of all time. Even though he didn't come out on top this time around, I have no doubt that he will continue to dominate on the court. However, I can't help but feel frustrated by some of the other players on his team. It seems like they weren't able to step up and support James when it mattered most. If they had been able to contribute more during those critical moments in the game, perhaps things would have turned out differently. Despite this setback, I'm hopeful for what's to come for James and his team. They still have plenty of opportunities left in this series to turn things around and come out victorious. And even if they don't end up winning it all this year, there's always next season. I have no doubt that James will continue to work hard and improve his game, as he always has. He's faced setbacks before, has always come back stronger than ever. I'm confident that he will do the same this time around. And as a fan of the sport, I'm excited to see what other surprises this year's playoffs have in store for us. There are so many talented players and teams competing, and anything can happen on any given night. It's what makes basketball such an exciting sport to watch. But let me just say, that block by Aaron Gordon at the end of Game 4 was absolutely insane. I still can't believe he was able to pull it off. It just goes to show how much talent there is in the league right now. Overall, while it's disappointing that James couldn't secure the win in Game 4, it's important to remember that there are still plenty of games left in this series. Anything can happen from here on out, and I'm excited to see how it all unfolds. Wow, I didn't expect that from LeBron James. It's quite a shock to hear that he has adjusted his expectations of playing in the league with his son Bronny before retiring. I mean, it was something that he had been vocal about for years, and now he's just giving up on it. And what's worse is that it seems like he's blaming the postseason run for being too taxing on him physically and emotionally. Come on, LeBron. You're supposed to be one of the greatest players of all time. Well, I can't help but wonder if there's more to this story than what we're being told. Maybe there are other factors at play here. But then again, maybe LeBron is just being realistic about his situation. He knows how difficult it is to make it in the league, and maybe he doesn't want to put any unnecessary pressure on his son by making him feel like he has to live up to some kind of expectation. Plus, I can understand how taxing the postseason run must have been for him, physically and emotionally, especially given everything else that's going on in the world right now. Whatever the case may be, I hope LeBron finds peace with whatever decision he makes regarding his future in basketball. He has accomplished so much already and should be proud of everything he has achieved thus far. As for Bronny, I wish him all the best as he embarks on his own journey in college basketball at OSC. What the hell is James thinking? Is he out of his mind? Does he really think that rehab can make him better than 90s? Or even 95 of NBA players? That's just delusional. He needs to face reality and accept that his career is over. And what's with this thinking about whether or not he'll continue playing next season? He should have made up his damn mind by now. He's wasting everyone's time with this indecisiveness. If he doesn't want to play, then just retire already and stop stringing people along. Oh sure, let's all hold our breath and wait for James to make up his mind. I'm sure the entire NBA is on pins and needles waiting for him to decide whether or not he wants to grace us with his presence next season. Honestly, I'm sick of these prima donna athletes who think they're above everyone else. James needs a reality check and a serious attitude adjustment if he thinks rehab can magically turn him into a superstar again. Whatever. It doesn't matter what James decides at this point. The NBA will go on without him, just like it always has. There are plenty of other talented players out there who actually have their heads screwed on straight. But I guess it's not my decision to make. James can do whatever he wants, even if it means making a fool of himself. It's his life and his career, after all. Maybe I'm being too harsh on him, but it must be tough to come to terms with the fact that your body can't do what it used to anymore. And maybe rehab really could help him get back on track. Well, who knows? Maybe James will surprise us all and come back stronger than ever next season. It would be a great comeback story and a testament to his resilience. Either way, I hope James does what's best for him and takes care of himself first and foremost. Whether that means retiring or continuing to play, he should do what makes him happy. Let me know in the comments if you agree with my opinion, and please remember to like and subscribe.